You know that feeling when the project's almost done, but something still keeps bugging you? Chrome door handles, too old school. Wipers, rusty. The front lip and side skirts completely faded. So today we're going to paint the front lip, the side skirts, also the wipers, and lastly we're gonna dechrome the car and make it nice and black. But the question is, will it actually look good or are we making a big mistake? What are you doing? This could be a game changer or a total disaster. But anyways, let's get started. So we're gonna clean this up with a pressure washer because it's still dirty, we didn't clean it up. The dirt needs to go before we can start sanding. Then wiping it off by hand. So we can start sanding. We're sanding with a Scotch-Brite hand pad. This allows us to get in the difficult spots. Because if we don't prep it right, the paint or the primer will not stick. With all the shiny parts gone, we ran into a problem. So, to paint this black, we want to get this out. So we've been turning this and it spins, but it's not coming out. So underneath there's a ball that's also turning. We actually tried a lot of things to get this loose, but it didn't work. So there's only one solution, and hopefully this works. But I think for now we just have to grind it off. But this has to come off and see what's under there. Hopefully not more rust. To protect the fresh paint, we're covering it up. And out comes the angle grinder. And the drill. And after quite some time... That's one, and then we had another one. But with a different issue. So how can we keep it from spinning? Yeah. This is looking better. So we started with a small drill and slowly working up to the bigger drill until the head of the bulb is completely gone. That's one out as well. So we have to take this one out. There was water leaking inside the trunk and we think this is the culprit.
Same.
Gasket.
Gone.
Gone. Looks the same, yeah. Looking good! No rust.
Primer. This bumper lip is polyurethane. And it doesn't have anything on it, which means we need to prime it first before we can paint it. I'm gonna use a rattle can primer, which is fine because it's just a front lip, which will be then standing in.
Okay, so we're getting closer, but the hardest part still has to come.
Let's start removing the windscreen wipers. That's one.
And that's two.
Let's remove all the rust with a wire brush.
It's important to remove all the rust, otherwise it will come back and will ruin your paint.
Almost clean. Let's clean it up with some degreaser.
Because paint and grease don't go together. And afterwards we add some primer, getting them ready for the paint. And we do the same thing to all the chrome parts. We sand it, clean it and primer it. And the chrome hardtop latches, yeah, you guessed it. But there's one more chrome part we need to remove. The door handles. Just pop. So we just remove the door card. So loosen these two nuts here and there. Unclick this one. Then pull out the door handle a little bit so we can access this from the top and remove it. That's the door handle, and yeah, you guessed it. What are you doing?
Wait! What's he doing?
Painting my belt.
Why?
And a spray can?
Why is he painting his belt? It looks actually pretty good.
This is kinda weird, you see.
Like new. Even masked it up properly.
Shake it up, here we go.
Primed everything. Like this. Ooh, nice in the primer. And this is the moment of no return. Then, Ka, you are ready to paint? Okay, here we go, the first layers of paint. And it's already looking a lot better than it was. Okay, let's speed this up a little bit. I'm already liking the result, and this is just the first coat. And then we get to the door handles. These are a little bit tricky to paint because you have to paint inside the door handles as well. But with really small layers it works well. And the wipers we do with the spray can for a separate tutorial. First coat is on. Can't wait to see everything on the car and it being complete.
Can't wait to put my new belt on.
But this is kinda weird, you see.
Actually looks pretty good.
You know what they say about belts with rough edges.
Actually I don't. We'll get back to this later. Time to add a second sticker coat. And next up is the clear coat. This will make everything look nice and shiny and at the same time protected. And these are the last coats of paint. And now it's time to dry.
Guess it's a fashion life hack.
It's time to unmask my belt. Look at the result. Remove the masking tape.
Belt reveal.
Well, that's one way to do it.
Bam!
Wait a sec.
Looks like a new.
Too late now, no going back.
So now we mount everything back. And we start with the wipers. And drying the door handles with a heat gun. And mounting it back. And onto the side skirts, which we'll be fixating with drift nuts. The front lip. And some additional upgrades. It's crazy to think how far this Miata has come. What started as a rusty, neglected project slowly turned into something I'm proud of. Every piece we fixed and every late night working on it all built up to this moment. And now, standing here, looking at this, I feel proud and happy that we've done this. And here he is.
They say that goddamn right, the car should be in a museum, though they are wrong still. Whenever I see them, I grin ear to ear because I know they're the costume. Wanna start tectonic shifting, they're gonna cause them. Hopping in the driver's seat, they aren't backing down, but they won't admit defeat. Not today, not today, we defying entropy. Seeing them in the Miata and the Civic, they're complete. Smack a silly sonic blow, clutch is done again, it is hard to get a clue. Would help if y'all ever read the manual. We gonna see this through like we are building neon shows.
This means that the outside is pretty much complete, but there's still so much more to come. One of the things is under here. One of the weaknesses of the Miata that we're going to fix. And we actually have an exciting new project coming up as well. So hit the like and the subscribe button because we have so much more to come.